Backers of the bill say all these lessons are going to be age appropriate. For example, kindergartners are not going to be learning about human reproduction. But the opponents who were out here today and who have been emailing and calling lawmakers say all of this is just too much, too early, and they don't think the school should be teaching lessons that should be taught at home.
Today is just the start.
No worries about avoiding large crowds here. Parents from Tacoma.
It's that sexuality part with the emphasis on pleasure that's not okay.
To over in Spokane are calling for the governor to veto the CSE, the Comprehensive Sex Ed Bill.
Our Judeo-Christian values are worth fighting for, aren't they?
Not one Republican voted in favor of the bill, requiring some form of sex and health education starting in kindergarten in every state school district.
It needs to just be at an age where it's appropriate.
Andrea White is like most of the parents here.
It's definitely opening up innocent minds to think to adult conversations.
They think the curriculum will be too graphic, especially for grade schoolers. The fear, the lessons will promote sexual activity at younger ages.
If it is signed, it is going to either be homeschooling or we will move out of state.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. A lot of what they're talking about is factually untrue. Factually untrue.
Democratic Representative Monica Stonier sponsored the bill and says it does not call for any graphic sexual education for kindergartners.
We are teaching them that being a good friend means checking in on somebody when their feelings are hurt. We're teaching them to stand up for themselves when their feelings are hurt. We're teaching them the skills that they need to have healthy relationships in an age-appropriate way at the level that they are at.
Representative Stonier does expect Governor Inslee to sign the bill, and she says for those parents who are talking about pulling their kids out of school, instead she would like to see them get involved with their local school boards. It will be up to individual school districts to come up with their individual curriculum in these courses. Live at the Capitol, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.